Let's get back in the bar.
Welcome back to your adventures in Dungeons and Dragons. Hello, adventurers. We continue our story from the Rowenheim city, where the adventurers have tried to make us stay and find out more information about their foes. And then they sprawled into a bar fight in which the adventurers actually did a good job subduing some of the adversaries. And the mess was cleared up, and you eventually found your way to a restful sleep before you start the new day. And Shade was also joining you with the newfound ally, Alika Ren, who has worked successfully on a project, or so they think, to bolster their engine power with a boost of some sort, fueling from dynamite. Okay, with the night's rest unperturbed, you are fully recovered and you feel very comfortable with the satin sheets that are rolled around you, and you wipe the sleep in your eyes to see that the rest of you have awoken as well. You have the bright new day ahead of you.
Well, I think one of the things we were supposed to do was to find out some information about the ogres, right?
The orc.
The orcs. The
One
orcs
orc.
camp.
Okay,
The orcs camp.
let's direct you
Or his
to
garage.
correct.
And then we're supposed to also go out of the city gates to get some parts.
It's kind of surprising that such like weird or like scuffed people live in the nicer part of town.
They work for the nicer people. So
Money pays. That's
yeah.
what it is.
And I don't know how much information we're able to get, how much more information we could get from the barkeep or the people around the tavern.
Yeah.
Should we look around a little bit more as we leave town so we can leave them a happy surprise or
A bomb.
Sure. Whatever you want to do, you're in charge.
yeah, I say we pinpoint where their garage is. Because we sort of got the sense that it's in a certain part of the neighborhood, but we must be able to either sneak over there ourselves and take a look, or ask more people about them.
You certainly can try to do that. So, as a reminder, you are in the Mushtarak common quarters, and you rested at the Rickety Rock. Your mech or your Gova is at Hangar 22, and some of your quest items are to obviously get the Gova prepared, getting those reagents, and then meet with the fishermen known as Cutmen somewhere in the north, past the gates of the Rohenheim Passage. So, it's up to you. How do you want to do this?
Well, I say we walk towards the north part of town and just see what we can find. I guess we can ask around on the way. Are there any other points of interest along the way because it looks like a pretty big city, right?
There is, yeah, it's quite sprawling compared to Nubinia for sure.
There are markets or other taverns along the way.
Absolutely, yeah. Restaurants, marketplaces.
Take a look
Sure.
at the city map.
I'm gonna go buy some stuff and do some sabotaging along the way. And if those people get in my way, for them.
Okay.
It's weird not having like goblins around or like going through dungeons, tomb stuff, trying to kill bad creatures.
Well, we'll see. All that can pan out depends on where you go and what you do. All right, you gather your things and you muster up your belongings to pack enough rations for you to make your way up to the North Passage, known as Dirgo's Watch. Um, are you looking for something particular?
No.
Okay. So moving from the Commoner's Quarters sector, you see there's this medium-sized tower that's almost standing over a cliffside edge, and as you eyes peer down this passageway, you see there's the moat that fills, and then the majestic ivory tower rises from the big walls that extend 30 or so feet up in the air. This tower is Dirgo's watch, this small little outpost, if you will. It's definitely dwarfed in comparison compared to the walls that stand in the background. And you see there's a few guards kind of muddling about, talking to a few commoners. Nothing looks really threatening as you make your way north. Okay, what do you want to do?
Let's go ahead and go to the other part of the town.
Explore. I agree.
Or maybe we
You
should
wanna
ask the
buy-
guards some
Yeah,
questions.
ask the guards.
Ask the guards if they've
Sure.
seen like an orc and
And
like
after
a
this,
man with broken ribs walking by.
I kind of want to get an automated crossbow. You click a button, you put the bolts in, and boom, boom, boom. That'll be
Cool.
interesting to use. Like a little machine gun crossbow. Except that it's better.
Well, okay, maybe you'll have to try to find someone that specializes in that. Okay, so it is your choice is to talk with the guards then?
Yes.
Yep. Let's go talk.
Okay. Wielding your belongings and your weapons hanging at your side, it is Ruff that decides to move forward and just go straight up and confront the guards. As you catch the attention of a couple of guards. A couple of them step backwards as they see kind of the intimidation of your presence. It looks like these guards. Go ahead and make an insight check. Ruff.
Can you please say it again?
Insight. Yeah.
It's,
Oh, insight check.
Yep. Almost like getting a feeling about them.
Should I do one too?
15.
Ruff is the one that's moving with intimidating presence. 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
15.
All right. Based on their non-verbal cues and their body language, you can see that these guards are almost like stand-in guards. They're maybe not the highest tier in terms of, royalty and serving. They're more there just to make sure there's no riffraff or anything transpiring. So when they see someone like you, formidable, and it looks like they want to get out of your way more than actually confront. And there's one guard. He looks more of a younger face, kind of a light complexion to his tone. He darts around his eyes quickly, sees that his comrades have moved back behind him, and then he quickly grabs to his scabbard and stumbles a bit. Hello. Yes. What can I do? What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask if you've seen a big orc coming around here somewhere or heading in which direction.
A big orc.
Green skin.
Like big like you?
Yeah.
I not on my watch. No, there's no big orcs that I know of. But I'm sure if you go to some of the arenas, there's plenty of big orcs that you can push about and.
Or actually, let me be
get
more
some wind.
specific. Have you seen a big green orc with two people, like injured man and other woman?
Oh, as you mentioned that, actually, one of the other guards steps forward, and Salus, rest. You're relieved of your duty. I'll take care of this. As he quickly, you see he's still trying to pull out the sword from his scabbard, and it's just getting stuck. He's embarrassed and scampers off. Adventurer, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I am Ruff.
Ruff. Sounds like a name of trouble. Well, if you're looking for trouble, I think you might be on the right path. You mentioned about some rough one of your foes or one of your friends carrying a wounded person and a whole band actually of I think I know what you're talking about. What do you want to know?
I want to know which direction they headed in.
Okay, I'm going to need some documentation. If you want some more information, I got to record everything that transpires with our conversation.
Okay.
What kind of documentation? Give him some gold.
Okay. I'll give him something. I will give him some gold.
Okay.
How much?
How much should I give him? Like 5 pieces? 10 pieces?
Your choice.
I'll give him 5.
Okay. You extend your hand out from your pocket, find yourself.
1 piece of gold is a lot in that world.
find
Regular
yourself,
money, I think, is a lot less.
Well, okay, so if you want to think about wages and whatnot, adventurers definitely have the ability to get more gold.
I know, but what is like the regular money that they use?
Yeah.
Silver.
So it depends what is their lifestyle, right? So go ahead and make a history check as you're trying to look around, Shade.
History?
Yeah.
I excelled at my history last time.
Okay.
And I excelled at my history this time. I got a 19 plus 2, 21.
21, okay. Yeah, 21 is pretty good. So seeing there's extreme, well, not extreme, but there's a significant amount of poverty compared to the rich in the city. And you see the rich are not really in the area that at least you've been in. And as you kind of survey this soldier that stands before you, he looks a little bit more confident, definitely has some more experience behind his belt, and he's probably getting paid a little bit more than typical wages. If you think about unskilled workers, they're generally paid about probably 5 silver pieces to a gold per day, right? So maybe 2 gold per day if you think of it, because you, once again, the silvers or the ales that you bought were like a silver a piece, right? So
Yes.
right, thinking of it relatively, an unskilled worker's rate wage is probably 2 gold. If you look at someone like him, he's probably a little bit more skilled, a little bit more experienced. So you're probably going to guess that he's going to get 5 to 10 gold of his wages per day.
Okay, then I'll give him a little more gold.
Okay, what do you want to do?
8.
I'll give him probably 15 gold.
15. Okay.
15 more gold, so that's 20 gold.
All right. As
I
Shade
still
kind
have
of,
a lot of gold, so
It's like a week's worth of pay.
in 1 day or 1 second.
yeah, maybe, huh? So as Shade kind of whispers to Ruff's ear about, kind of surveying around the people and saying about what you think is their salary and their expectation, then Ruff pulls out this small handful of shiny gold coins that glisten in the sunlight, and it does catch his eye. He looks at you. I was not expecting this. Is this a gift?
You asked for some documentation, so
Well, I like the way you write. I will happily take this off your hands. Do you give it to him?
yes.
Okay. He takes the 15 gold and stashes it into a little satchel that he has. Well, now that we have the paperwork out of the way, let me introduce myself. I am Captain Ilthor Wagner, and I am the post captain for this shift, at least, at Dirgo's watch. You're looking for this band of miscreants. I did see them previously before my watch started. I was just gathering up some materials, communicating with the previous night watch, and yes, they did scour to the north. Probably looks like a whole band of those thugs. We didn't say anything. We just let them through. They had the proper paperwork, but yes, they did travel well past the docks, I assume.
Okay, thank you.
You just paid him a week's worth of. Aren't you gonna get a
Okay,
little bit more for it? He's been
yeah.
there before, right?
So another question I had was, were they with a lizard, like a big lizard of some sort with some orange tiles on it?
Well, they were mostly covered in shawls, hooded capes, similar like your friend over here. He points to Shade. And I couldn't really get out the details from a distance, and I wasn't on watch, but I wouldn't be surprised. There was quite a few of them. I would say maybe 7 or 8 of them.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
No. Thank you for the information.
Great. If anything comes into transpire in terms of violence, don't trust the guards. That's my point of advice. Our guards are easily bought off, and um, my loyalties stand with the kingdom, but of course, it's nice to have a few extra gold coins in my pocket to feed my family.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. May your path be lit and guide your way.
Thank you.
Okay, he clearly like nods to some of the guards that are standing in the distance. Nobody really pays much attention to him, but there's a clear path that you can walk north and past the watch.
Oh, if didn't he say he's like getting some resources and weapons of some sort?
Who is?
The guard who I was
Guard.
talking to.
He's getting weapons? What do you mean? I'm sorry.
He's getting resources.
Oh, he's saying that he's really appreciative of the gold coins that you gave him,
Okay.
right? Because their wages aren't that much, and yeah, that's you kind of have somebody that you can talk with if you need to for future reference.
Okay.
Okay, great. So let's direct our path to the map. Past Dirgo's watch, your party moves, and you find that this area of the city is known as the Harbor of Dolphins. There's actually a nice placard that kind of, once you pass this little crevasse and you make your way down this path, there's a nice banner, and it looks like there's some amount of money involved in this area. There's ornate statues that stand, and there's like 2 dolphins that spurt out water, making kind of an elegant entryway. The houses look a little bit more well put together instead of made from straw and just haphazardly arranged stone. Instead, now you're getting fine brickwork with some ornate decorations that makes each house similar yet unique in its own sense. Okay, you also hear the on the waves crashing to the side of the beach. You can see in the distance there are some ships docked on the dockway.
Maybe the clan is so scared they're gonna sail away.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Let's go explore the town.
Okay, then party can make a perception check.
Perception check.
I got a 15. You got a 1?
I got a 1.
Oh
No.
yeah.
Not a perceptive barbarian. You never been to the city before?
Yeah, I have.
Bewildered by these beautiful glistening statues and whatnot. Okay, anyways, Shade, how about you? Not here? Okay. All right. As Ruff moves up and he's just infatuated by, the amazing. There's actually a fountain that looks like it's only spewing out, but then it's actually coming in, and you can see the water kind of flow through this wave, and then it actually comes back and it cycles. So Ruff kind of gets his attention drawn. He's looking at he actually puts like a miniature piece of parchment and seeing it flow down the river, and it really catches his attention. So he's completely distracted. Great. So we go to Mr. Nerdy. You kind of disapprovingly shake your head, looking at Ruff kind of playing around. And you see, what do you want to look for?
Well, we're looking for any kind of maybe warehouse or merchants who could sell ingredients for us to create some mischief.
Great. Okay.
Or in other words, we're looking for a big dumb green ogre with friends.
Well, yeah. Well, you asked the guard where they are, right? And they told you where they are, and you didn't really ask anything after giving them.
Maybe they're in.
They're in the other part of town.
Yeah, they might be somewhere here. They might.
So we need an apothecary or a chemist or someone.
Yeah. Okay. Great. As you are surveying through, you kind of drag Ruff along, and eventually he does agree that yes, he's done with looking at this fountain. But there's so many other pretty fountains with even elaborated gold, and it looks pretty nice. There's some wealth invested here. You see that it takes you about 30 minutes to try to navigate your way through the streets, mostly residential areas around, but then you do see there's nice banners or nice, swinging signposts that suggest that there's some general stores, there's actually a potion healer, some kind of,
Potion.
yep, some kind of potion crafter shop. And of course, there's plenty of warehouses alongside the docks, where you can see that people are visibly loading off of the ships some of these wares and storing them in the warehouse. Okay, Mr. Nerdy, where do you want to go?
I say we find a merchant who sells oil or gunpowder
Why oil?
or acid,
Why oil?
because you can set fire to things with oil. We
Okay.
don't know what we're running into yet, so let's just gather up some.
I already have some acid.
You do?
Yeah, I have one more.
How much acid? What kind of acid do you have?
Like a flask of acid, probably like this big.
You have it in your inventory?
Yeah, I threw one at the girl and burned her shoes up.
You have enough left?
I have one more.
Enough to do damage to a machine?
I can burn someone. I can burn metal with it.
Enough to, okay.
I could probably burn their tires
Well,
out.
I say we look for a merchant who sells oils, and we'll get some vats of oil.
How about we find a merchant who sells very radioactive metals, so we can like give the other people
No.
cancer or something like that.
These people don't know what radio.
As you're discussing all of this, you feel you are a little bit bumped on the side. You're just a little bit engaged with your discussion. Mr. Nuri, make a perception check.
Do I make a perception check too?
No, you don't.
5.
5. Okay. As you quickly turn your eyes to glance around, you don't really see anybody around you. Yeah, the crowd is somewhat thickening in your area, and yeah, you just
Did I
felt
just
like
lose my
something hit
wallet?
you. As you check, it does appear that you lost 20 gold pieces.
Oh,
Pickpocket. To go to inventory.
Okay. I'm gonna let
Never mind.
Ref, go ahead. As Mr. Nerdy kind of grunts and notices his pockets have been emptied a little bit. Ruff, go ahead and make a survival check. Your survival instincts kick in as you try to track down this thief. And Shade, whenever you're here, let me know.
11.
11. Yeah. You're still feeling the surroundings are a little bit unfamiliar, but there's one alleyway that looks very conspicuous, and that seems like the direction of where somebody might go that would be sneaking about. It's an option for you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go into the alleyway.
okay. How about you go in there and I'll wait. Oh,
Okay.
Okay. As you
But
make
you have to come in with me. You have to come with me.
yeah, are you guys separate?
No, we're
how long is the alleyway? I can still see him, right?
2
If he's
miles
halfway.
long.
No, yeah, it's just you turn the corner and you see that this alley looks very dark, and there's like crates and boxes that are lining the sides. It does look like there's not much foot traffic here compared to the main streets.
Yeah, so we both go together.
Or do they sell oil in there? let's
Get
not
that
get
fire for the
distracted.
entire thing.
We need to
Okay.
get the ingredients so that we can sabotage the orc's car as we leave town.
But I think we
Alright.
should go in there. Maybe there's like an Easter egg.
Okay.
Great. Ruff successfully convinces Mr. Nerdy from his rational thinking, and Ruff's like, "Oh, let's go!" And you both find yourself at the base of the alleyway, and you can see there's some rags that are hanging from above you. Some people are drying really kind of shattered clothes, and there's plenty of little small debris. It's not totally polluted and dirty, but it just looks like a sketchy area. As you make your way down the alleyway, there's a couple of people that kind of eye you in the distance, and there's actually a quick whisper that comes from behind the door to your right.
Give me a sec. Can you refresh? I'm doing an OIT, which is a nut allergy thing, and I just threw up.
You're back. Okay, great.
I just threw up. Sorry.
Nice. Okay, you okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, take a break if you need to. All right, let's continue our story. So there's a whisper of a voice that comes from behind a door, a wooden, firm structured door, and it's, looking for buying.
What did it say?
Looking to buy.
Yeah, what are we looking to buy?
Who's up front? You're up front, right?
You're all together.
Okay.
We want
Buy
some
what?
flaming oil.
Just buy
No,
what?
don't do that. We just want some oil.
Okay. With that, you can see there's a kind of a wood plank that shuts open to the side, and there's just these really dark. There's shawls around, beady eyes that kind of gaze and look at both of you, almost like this. There we go, like that. What do you want?
Oil.
Gold, how much? Show me something.
All right.
Given that this is a seedy
Do I
neighborhood,
really have to
Not
show
trying
him
to-
something?
let's just give him 2 gold.
No, I'll bring out a bag of like. I'll bring out a little thingy.
No, just show him.
Okay, I'll take out
Do
a
I want to
handful
show
of
him
like.
it? I'm not sure about. Do you think I should show him my ruby? I'm just gonna whisper.
No,
this.
I'll take out like 5 gold and show it to him. The handful.
Okay, 5 gold. And then Shade, what are you doing?
No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm never
gonna do
gonna
anything.
show him my ruby. I'm a rich man. I have stuff. I have rubies. I have like a bunch of dragon stuff.
I have a
Oh yeah, I have a
diamond.
question about the great sword from last time from the night. I'm gonna go check it out later since you being the blacksmith couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah, okay, great. As you pull out 5 gold, you see the eyes dart down. No, more.
What can we get with 5 gold? Can we
Uh,
not even get a flask with 5 gold? That seems like a lot of money.
Shuts the barrier, and there's no word that comes out.
10 platinum. Let's do it.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, wait, no. How much is 10? Let's do 5 platinum. It's 50.
You bring out
50
5
gold.
platinum?
Yeah, that's $50.
Okay, as Shade, right before the door closes all the way, the shine and brightness of the platinum glistens and illuminates his eyes. Okay, close the door. You see that it takes a few, probably about 10 seconds. You hear all these locks getting undone, and then at that moment, The door opens every so slightly. Okay. You guys want to go in?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
You go in. Rough.
And
We
you
all
still
go
have my
in.
daggers in my
You
boots,
go in and
so
get
if
the-
he finds
You
anything.
get the oil and you come back out. I'll make sure.
We all
that-
go in. We all go in. We all go in. How about you help us by illuminating it with light from your finger?
I don't have a light on my finger.
You don't have light?
You don't have light.
Oh, yeah, that's only Celestial Legacy.
Yes, please have light. Light's very, very helpful.
Light is only for Celestial Legacy.
Just take a torch in there with you.
Okay.
Why,
Anyway,
burn the whole
so
place?
I'll just have
all
my
of you decide to go in?
ready. If I
Yeah,
need to, I'll
don't
kill.
decide to go
All
in.
right, fine. Let's go in.
all right. You find this dark room that if you have night vision, you can definitely see a little bit better. But I mean, there's just shadows that cascade from the natural light that comes from outside the door, and you find around you there's some pretty ornate vases and just a line with several different trinkets laying on the floor. Nothing really catches your eye, but there is this one person that stands before you and beckons you to come forward to a room that turns over to the left.
Okay, let's go. Do you think I should just kill him when he gives us the oil? I don't.
No.
He's joking. I'm joking, but
All right, let's go. Let's
that
go.
would be kind of mean. I agree. But how come I always have to spend the money? How come you guys won't spend any money? That's my question.
All right,
I
let's
spend
go
all
to
the
the
wa-
left. The left.
Great. You make through this narrow passageway, and then you see the room that's over to the left. It is definitely more well lit, but dimly lit in different colors of light blue, greenish tones, and even some purple haze. As you see about the room, you notice there is like a sleeping creature inside of a cage. It has these long tusks out of its mouth, but it's completely at rest. Some kind of foreign creature that's in the cage. There's also a line of different size vials and potions that are about, and you also see this large, almost like metallic suit of armor just hanging, standing in the distance. There is this quaint-looking fellow that stands before you. He's got a little bit of a hunch to him, and kind of a misshapen face. As he looks at you and snickers, you can see not all of his teeth are in place. Ah, you've come to the black market. What do you
Black?
want? Yes, I'm Verns. Call me
The black
Vern.
market is where villains, criminals, things like that, things like me, people like me.
Silence, fool. We know this.
I'm explaining that. They do business and they sell. I just say illegally.
So, you don't look from around here.
That's because we're not
And what do you want?
oil.
We need some liquids.
Do you have an
that will
automated
help us
crossbow?
burn down a vehicle of significant size.
You're gonna need more than oil for something like that. Sounds like you're up for some mischief.
AKA Gopa.
And this repeating weapon you're asking for, I can arrange for something.
An automated crossbow? Yay, thank you. I will pay you well.
Will you?
Maybe.
He quickly darts to the side, and you see just a shadow kind of like disappear. Arrangements will be made, but your offer must come first.
Let's see. What do I want to give you? That's my question.
Okay. As he looks to the other two of you, you'll want a more potent type of oil. I call it volcanic fire. Well, it's
Volcanic
over-
fire.
Napalm.
Yeah. So you've heard of alchemist fire before? That's the perhaps standard.
Fire.
Yeah, standard fire potion that you just throw it in case of fire. Never heard of this volcanic fire before, so you're a little bit maybe dubious, but still catches your interest. Small dose with the right amount of time, it will do what you need.
It will burn
Okay,
down a
I think-
solid vehicle made of solid wood and metal. And
It's called volcanic fire.
yeah,
I think I know what I'm gonna give that man
Do you?
for my deal. I'm gonna give him a poison vial as part of the black market deal, and buy platinum. Deal?
5 platinum and that, okay.
Yeah, 5 platinum. That's at 5 platinum is at
Poison vial.
is 50. Is so basically one platinum's 10. So
Poisonous
5 platinum's
and it
50 plus a basic vial of poison, which is 100 gold pieces. So that's 150.
He gives you a smile. This should do.
shop of murder.
Automated crossbow,
Set it aside on that table.
or
over
maybe a gun.
In that crate.
Mhm.
Then I know that your transaction shall be complete.
How can I know I can trust you?
When you get the crossbow, I will take the crate.
Put the crossbow down. I put the money down. We take it at the same time. You put the crossbow on the ground, and then I put my money on the ground. So when I take the crossbow, you can take the money.
Fine. Fine, all right. It's coming. As for you two, what is your offer for this potent compound? Rough? And Mr. Nerdy, he's asking you.
How much do you think it would be worth? The volcanic fire.
Who are you asking?
The guy with the ruined face.
The more you offer, the stronger the impact. So
That's not very scientific.
Oh, I guess he'll make it stronger.
I think these thieves are trying to rob us.
yeah, go ahead and make an insight check. Mr. Nerdy.
Inside
Yeah.
check.
Ooh,
17.
I got natural 20, but yeah, natural 20.
Yeah, you definitely
That's right
sense
through his tricks.
there's not only do you sense that there's something going on behind here, you might not be getting the most bang for your buck, but there's definitely somebody else watching you that you can't see.
But have we actually seen the merchandise? What exactly are we getting that he's suggesting?
Well, if you can
Is it out in the
magically,
open on the table that we can see?
if you can kind of go ahead and give me, do you have is it Arcana ability?
Yeah,
Yep, go ahead and make Arcana check.
24.
24 is pretty darn good. All right, you survey a lot of the potions around. You see that some of the items look very mundane. It's almost like water with a dye in it, and then they probably have some sparkling fizz to make it look cool, right? So some of it is definitely fake. As you peer with more attention to detail, you see that even some of the vials behind, they have this almost metallic / silky element to it, which definitely suggests magical properties, and some that you don't even recognize. So there is some quality stuff here, but there's a lot of stuff that's obviously fake and made to rip you off.
Okay, well, we came for something that, well, can be used to sabotage a vehicle. So I say we get it and just leave this place as quickly as we can.
Oh, hold on.
Cannot
Hold
be
on, hold on.
that complicated.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Hold on.
Or we kill everybody here and take over the shop. We
Hold on.
establish
I
ourselves.
need to find out who's still. I need to find out who's watching us.
Well, if you start a fight, you find out soon enough.
But I just want to see. Can I do like a perception check or something?
Yeah, you can, but you'll be at disadvantage because you're not really. There's lots of shadows that are about.
It's
and
fine. It's fine. It's not like
Yeah.
we're even gonna like
You have the lowest perception as it is.
Roll twice and take the lower one.
perception.
You got the lowest.
Natural 20. All right.
Again, huh?
And 16. So 19.
19 is pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as Ruff looks around, taking his eyes off of this strange-looking character, you see some of the shadows kind of move, and it almost plays a trick on you. You don't know if there's somebody there or if it's just something is blowing and causing something to move around. You're unable to really see anybody that looks as sneaky as your friend Shade. But yeah, you have the sense that you are being watched. Mr. Nerdy, as you survey some of the magical items about, you know that typical alchemist fire goes for 50 gold pieces. So if you're thinking about something that's probably stronger or more magical, then it will probably cost you quite a bit.
This is a setup.
Well, we don't.
There's
That's-
probably someone spying on us
I
and
have
letting
alchemist
people
fire.
outside know so they can trap us and then kill us.
You buy
My-
the black market. That's what you
The
have.
poison,
we-
the poison vial isn't that bad. I have a poisoner's kit for my darts. I also have
Let's just
alchemist.
buy. Let's just buy the.
I have 10 bottles of
fire,
alchemist
and if it-
fire.
And
So
if it
that's
doesn't
only
work, we'll just
for
come back and
darts.
slaughter the entire place.
That's only for darts.
That sounds like a
So
barbarian thing to do.
Okay,
I
so
don't
let's buy the volcanic
I don't-
fire, and then if it doesn't work, let's just come back and slaughter everyone.
There you go.
Would you be willing to charge 40 for each one if we buy two?
Are you buying
that's-
alchemist fire, or are you buying the volcano stuff that he's asking or suggesting?
alchemist
I-
fire is more reliable, but if volcanic fire actually works, I'm guessing that's going to be more powerful.
Yeah. What is the damage and area size of the alchemist fire?
You can ask your friend. Shade knows, right? Because Shade has some.
Shade has some already.
Shade has
Yeah,
alchemist
I
fire.
use it for darts. I have 10 bottles.
Alchemist fire.
Yes.
Alchemist fire pellets.
Okay. Well, let's try the
Bullets.
volcano fire.
Alchemist, I have 10 alchemist fire bottles, and I used to dip the darts in it. That's how I get flaming darts.
And
They
they're
burn
50
the inside.
gold each. Well,
But
I'm not going to spend that much to buy something the party already has.
Okay.
No, I'm
I'll
not,
just get the
no, I'm
volcanic
not going
fire.
to use it. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
what-
using
how
my
much would the
alchemist.
volcanic fire cost?
He's not giving you a price, but you have a point of reference. So you have to make the best guess. That's
You
the
have
way
to
things
haggle.
work here.
You have to bargain.
100.
No, don't do less than 100.
Regular would
First,
cost 50, and
it's
then
haggle.
if he's better, so maybe it would cost double. So give him like probably
So what
90.
is the
90
da-
GP,
what
90
is the damage value and area effect for volcanic fire?
It's something you've never heard of and you don't know. So it's you have to rely on your gut instinct.
All right. Well, let's give 100 gold for this magical volcanic fire.
He looks at you. I sense you have some magic aptitude about you. You should know. Quality magic comes with a fair price. You are travelers, adventurers, yes?
Mm-hmm.
This 100 gold is a pitiful offering for something so potent. I can give you alchemist fire for this. Nothing more.
All right. Well, forget it. No deal.
I have something.
Okay.
A potion of greater healing.
Don't.
Or you
No.
trying to buy it or you trying to sell it?
So
Are you selling it
Yes, maybe. See,
Interesting. All right. if
maybe
you
I
pull
should
out-
lie to him and say it's superior.
Okay. Generally, potions of greater healing cost 100 gold pieces. So that is
I'll just trick him and say it's superior.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
As you pull out this beautifully ornate flask, and it has this reddish. Yep, it has
Is that
the
a
reddish
persuasion check?
material frothing about in it. You're going to have to make a bluff check as you try
What's
to
a bluff check?
deception.
Oh, +2.
It's super powerful magic thing.
Of
that works
course!
everywhere.
Deception.
Uh,
Of course, what?
Deception.
Okay. You got 3?
No, I
Yeah.
think I accidentally rolled that.
What'd
So
you get?
hold on.
Yeah.
I
3.
accidentally
Yeah.
rolled the other one.
Yeah, 3. And come on, just.
No, that was
don't-
I got 5.
Just reroll. Just do one reroll. That's all you get.
5 plus 2.
Okay, fine. Just
Uh,
even if you have 5, you're not gonna get anywhere.
5? Oh my gosh. right.
Can I do the bluffing?
As
See,
rough-
now you're
rough
now you're
pulls it
gonna
out.
now they're gonna send everybody out from the back.
Wait, can I do the bluffing really quickly?
Well, tell me what
I
you
will
want to
jump
do.
in front of him and cut in.
And what are you doing? Say it.
I'm gonna do a deception for bluff since my
No,
deception's
you gotta say exactly what you're doing, and then I'll give it to you.
This is a magical potion. My friend, he's more of a fighter and doesn't really realize the potential of this magic potion.
Okay. What makes you qualified? Aren't you a sword wielder yourself?
I know, but as an assassin, I have to know different potions and their
And what do you
worth and
claim this to
cost.
be?
Superior potion.
500.
Okay, go ahead and make that deception check. Shade does.
Oh! It was at a it was like slowing down. It was almost at a 1. It just turned in. I got a 19. So 19 plus 6 is 25. Much better. Much better.
That is much better. Yeah.
Super lucky.
Covering your friend. You sure you can give this up? I think you might need it in your travels, no?
Nah. It's for you. You can have it. Trade. It's a consider
Then
as a
it's-
trade.
I can make this deal with the gold.
How much?
You're offering 100. Is that right?
Another
Right.
100.
So we saw that potion.
So they have to. But Ruff has to pay for the 100, and I'll
So
do.
that-
I'll do my vial. I'll do my poison vial, and 5.
No, I'm giving the
And the
You're paying
platinum.
the poison vial and the money. I'm paying.
No. I'm paying for my own stuff. You're paying for your stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not the
know.
one who wants to
So
sabotage.
I'm going to pay with my.
You're gonna pay
superior
with that
healing.
potion, and you have to pay for 100 gold.
I know,
I'm
and,
paying.
and then Mr. Nerdy's gonna pay the 100 gold.
No, you pay for it. You're the one who wants to sabotage.
I don't want. I want the.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
You're
I'll give him
you're paying.
100 GP. I'll give him 100 GP.
And
100.
then
Okay.
for me, I'm paying 1
Better
poison
than
kit. Oh, not poison. My poisoning kit has a bunch of other stuff,
Yes.
but my poison vial, which is 100, and platinum, 5 platinum, which is 50. So it all equals 150 for a simple gun or an automated crossbow. Basically, a super fast crossbow.
Yeah, okay. So actually what comes before you, you see there is a small figure that's hunched over, almost looks familiar to like a goblin stature. How it just like scampers along the floor. You almost feel like you're gonna get attacked, but it just dumps the crossbow into another tray that's before you. You see it as somewhat of a specialty weapon, but you're not sure if it's exactly what you're looking for.
I'm gonna test it out.
As soon as you reach out, he puts up his hand. Arrangement first.
I test it out. If it doesn't work, I get it for free. And if I do steal it, you can try to kill me. Deal?
Okay. He gives you a curt nod, and then you're able to pick up the weapon. You note that it has better handling in terms of where it can load. Normally, a crossbow, you put a single bolt in, and then you have to knock it back, and it takes some amount of time. This one, however, it seems to have a whole array of almost like a barrel or cartridge where you can load in several bolts at the same time, and then you see it just. It does take a little bit of time for it to bring it over to the next bolt cycle, but it saves you time for reloading.
And let's shoot it. Let's shoot a couple bolts, see how fast it goes.
Yeah, it's as you're seeing the speed of it, it does take a significant amount of weight. The crossbow is heavy, and
Okay.
you note with the trying to stabilize your balance as well as having that action pull through, it will shoot up to 10 bolts and only shooting 1 bolt per action round, but you don't have to reload for an action. So it does save you half amount of time, but once again, it's
So I can basically shoot 2 bolts at one time because 1 round would usually take me to reload and shoot. So I only have to reload the first time, 10 bolts, and I can just shoot as much as I want.
yeah, if you shot that fast, you might have lower accuracy, but yes, it is
It's faster. I don't
theoretically
need
possible.
the accuracy.
Okay.
You would have been better off buying a mini.
I'm gonna put it down and see. I'm gonna put it down for now, like not like right now, but I'm just gonna see if they have any really simple guns that I can use. Just like one shot, really accurate thing that just goes bam, and I can pop a wheel or catch something and make it break.
We should target different parts of it. Their demon grinder.
Or should I?
Or their
Exactly. That's why I want this. That's why I want this because it can shoot 2 darts. That means I can cut out 2. It can shoot 2 bolts at 1 round. So that means I can cut out 2 tires in 1 round. With the gun, it's faster. So probably all I have to do is shoot a weak spot and and it hits the machinery, and boom, gone. So
Okay.
most of those weapons, I'm gonna see what guns they have, and
there are no guns in the shop. So once
Okay.
again, if you're asking for
I'll
something,
take that.
you have
I'll
to
take that.
present. You will take it. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
It's
So
a
what is
different
it called?
age, right?
What should I call it?
There's no
Is
gunpowder
it-
weapons.
Let's call it a repeating crossbow. And it has up
Huh?
to 10 bolts you can load.
I don't see it. Let's see. Weapon.
So you guys are getting the potion, and then you're getting the crossbow, right?
Yes.
I
Great.
don't see it. So I'm just gonna create it.
Yep, I would suggest creating it. There is some
Oh yeah, I should
content.
have toggled with my magical beams.
Okay, great. So after that, you find your way negotiating a little bit and trying to get the best price, and you were able to fool him a little bit. You see that there's this almost a vial comes out, similar size, actually a little bit smaller than even your superior healing potion, and you're a little bit skeptical at first, but then there's a very sharp, pungent smell, almost smells like sulfur that burns the hairs in your nostrils as you get a whiff of that smoke, and he quickly puts in the cork and seals it up with a cloth and then a ribbon and a seal that kind of knocks it in place. You didn't get this from here, understood?
What?
Makes sense.
Yes.
Got it. I agree with you.
And
We'll just say we found it on the street somewhere.
Pox will lead you out. May your journeys bring you more wealth and more business.
Thank you.
Thank you. If business does good to us, we might come back.
Oh, by the way, what is that thing in the cage?
As you ask that, perhaps when you offer more gold, we can talk about this ferocious creature.
Okay, goodbye.
Just tell me the name of it.
Do we know the name of this place that we can come back at a later time?
The black market in the corner of the street.
There you go. Exactly. You just have to kind of mark it down. Yeah, as you ask that name, he just quickly turns away and walks away into these curtains with hanging beads, and he's out of sight. You're left alone for about 10 seconds, and then you
Go
see
check the
this.
beast. Go check the beast. Go check the beast. Go check the beast.
Are you?
No, don't go check the beast. We'll get in more trouble.
Fine, I won't.
Okay, as you wait around, it's just kind of odd. You're like looking around. There's all this stuff around that you could probably just, snatch if you really wanted to. And the beast does catch your eye. It takes about 10 seconds where you see this small
And
creature.
what stuff is around? I might want to snatch something.
You can't. The goblin's already here.
Yes, the
Mm.
brown
Fox is already
tattered cloak that it's wearing looks up and just kind of scampers to lead you the way out.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
go on.
Great. You've acquired those items, so go ahead and mark that in your character sheets. And you find your way back into the major streets of
How
the
do I equip
Harbor
the
of
auto
Dolphins.
crossbow for a weapon? I can't do it.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're back into the streets, and you're making your way to the north.
I think it's time.
Yes, it is.
to
So
head
we
in.
will continue our session afterwards then, right? So thanks again for joining in.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting.
Okay. Happy Father's Day to
We
you guys.
still, thank you, you too. We still need to dig out as much information as we can as we keep going through the city.
Yep.
Yes,
I
you
agree.
do. So your quest will be added to find out more information about.
Our opponent's garage.
That's
preferably.
right.
In the Goba.
Okay. Bye.
Well, the Gova is in the garage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fishmaker. Orc's garage.
Yeah.
Now, is it his garage or is it his employer's garage and he just raises it?
Well, you're trying to find out where that garage is, and then you can find out that information when you do. But yeah, for now, this is as much information as you have.
No, we haven't left that shop, right? We haven't left the black market.
You have.
Yeah.
You've been escorted out. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna say if we haven't, maybe that's another place we can also buy some information from them. Maybe we're gonna ask the doorman
Yeah, you certainly could.
next time.
Okay, next time then.
Everybody we run into, we need to ask.
Information.
That's how it is, you know.
That's part of role playing. You got it. Cool. Okay, so hopefully next time, you guys, we will get a little bit more our hands dirty into some activities of getting your characters involved. So let's see where your story comes next time.
No fighting today. That's good.
Is that good?
I didn't get something else flown into my head.
No, that's fine. But you have something that can blow up something in somebody else's.
A mage doesn't survive a battle very well.
Well, depends how your allies support you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're
Take care.
welcome. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.